Mm, mm. Sorry, viewers. Enjoying this nice, delicious strawberry milkshake despite it being freaking freezing inside this room. But I guess I should start the episode. Hello, hello, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. For I, the lovely voice you can't forget, the incredible Vitamin DGR, has returned. Hopefully without any tech issues. I'm knocking on wood. It's probably gonna happen. Hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. Oh man, Twitch, yeah, I know, different day, right? Tech issues happen, so you know what? We're not even gonna bother with that. Let's just be on a good note, and talk about the good things. You viewers may remember this because this is technically what happened last time, but last time on Master Detective Archives, Rank Code, VFD, the Next Generation, whatever you want to call it, we found out something shocking. Now, one thing for certain is, I was right. It was the freaking priest. I knew it, man. I'm telling you. Anime characters that keep their eyes closed, they're evil, man. If they're not evil, they definitely got some sort of like ulterior motive. Like I put my hand on it. I'm serious on that jazz. But no, here's the real rub. We figured out it was the priest, and I like to think I did pretty good. Granted, my quality of that video could be a little better, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, we did it, and then found out that there's someone else, or I guess there's like a copycat killer, whatever. Oh, well, that was actually what I exactly did last time, was I did the copycat thing. So I'm just going to do exactly like I did last time, because I'm pretty sure I was right. Because it, like, opened up stuff. But when I reloaded the game, it brought me back to before I did this. So I don't know why when I reload a save it did that, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, there's a copycat. There's another killer. I thought for sure it was just the freaking priest. But here we are.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime. I agree.
Wow, great commentary there. I figured you'd have a little more to say. Whatever. But yeah, like we talked about, we solved the issue involving who the Nailman is. So before I go further on this one, even though I've already said it, and I'm going to be throwing in a disclaimer here, I'm assuming people should know because this is part 8, but this is spoiler warning. We're going to be discussing this. I'm not going to go into a whole nitty-gritty like I've done the past couple episodes. I'm just saying, if you don't want to ruin the experience for yourself, or you want to play this game for yourself without figuring out how things go, or how I do, then I'm warning you right now, spoiler warning. Because mystery murder novels like this, or games like this, tend to kind of be very story heavy. So, bam, there's your warning. I'll leave in the description as well. But yes, we found out that the priest was the Nailman. Freaking called it. I'm still ecstatic that I was right, but I'm so thrown for a loop, I guess the proper term. Because finding out that there's another killer somewhere out there is not kosher. But I have my suspicions on who. I'm pretty sure I talked about it last time, at least my thoughts. But the suck part is, I don't know who it could be. Like, I have a thought on who, but it kind of opened up a lot of potential. So, I don't know what's going to happen once we get down this stairway, but if it does but I have my theories on who. I really do. But before we go further, let me just do this because I don't know if I've done it last episode. If I have, then I don't think I put enough emotion to it. So, for those who love to hear the lovely sound of my voice, who love to drink delicious ice cream milkshakes, or you're curious and you really like these kinds of games, then why not follow me on Twitch under the handle of Vitamin DGR. Or you can subscribe as well, skip those pesky ads. But of course, some of you viewers may be watching this on YouTube, so that's all fine and dandy. Why don't you just follow me there on YouTube? You can like and share the video with people you may think, well, first off, like the video if you find any part of this interesting, or maybe you like my random impressions, or random tidbits, or I don't know, you just like me in general, or you're curious about me. And then if you feel like, even if you aren't the type of person like me, still, I ask you to still like or at least share the video. Maybe someone else out there might like me. You know, help spread good faith around. You know, we're all trying to build a community here. Nonetheless, let's just get to it. I'm really trying to, like, establish, like, a better role. I was thinking about it, because I had a bit of a, well, hold on. I guess it's a good calm moment. I'll just gently walk down. But I actually had a little bit of a, I don't want to say falling out, but I had a conversation with some of my friends not too long ago. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if I have a presence. So the whole topic was like, my presence on the internet. And I know, at least at the time of this video, I'm not really something big. I want to be big, but I don't think I am right now. But it made me think, how would I become bigger? And I don't know. I'm just such a I'm a chill type of guy. I don't really like to go for the whole big ol', oh, you guys are in the cage cells again. Wait, there's 4? I thought I got the priest. The frick is going on? Well, bottom line, before I go back to the game, because I know I'm going to get lost in it, was, viewers, what do you think of my effect on the internet? I know I'm just like a small little person. I'm one of many people that's content creating and all that, but what do you think? You imagine someone like me becoming a big deal one day? Maybe I'll become front page on YouTube or on front page of Twitch or something else, for good reasons, of course. I don't know. I'm curious what you viewers think of me. Hopefully it's something good. Why are there 4 people? Wait, what the frick?
The string of mailman
The
killings,
kid?
there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
Is that the kid?
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity.
Great.
So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed, we need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Okay. No pressure. So I gotta do this again, just like last time. Gotta figure out who the killer is. I didn't even think about the kid.
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Nice to know that, you haven't changed. Well, just like last time, we gotta figure out who the copycat killer is now, which is... I'll be honest, when I first walked down here, I saw only the 4 cells. I didn't really pay attention to who was in it. First time I was like, wait, the priest? I guess there isn't a copycat. And then I saw it was the freaking little kid. And I'm thrown for a loop. I don't know how I feel about having a little kid in a cell, just saying. But regardless, yeah, we gotta find out who the copycat killer is. So we have the nun. Aw, the boy looks like he's got tears in his eyes. Oh, I really hope it's not you.
No, it's not me.
We got the servant.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
And we have the worshiper. Alright, well, now's the time to share what I thought between episodes. Well, technically, I talked about it before, so I guess I should really, like...
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal?
Yeah, you're
What
gonna
the
kill me,
hell?
blah, blah, blah. We already got
I'll kill
that.
your ass.
Okay, so, I didn't mean to go left to right now. I want to talk about it. Well, okay, so let's, just like last time, talk about the reasons why I think it might be them, why it may not be them, and overall who my pick is. So, okay, I gotta think about this in a different perspective. How could it be the nun? Without full use of her arm, I can't imagine she'd be strong enough. To remind viewers, the copycat killer, to give people like a proper grasp, is back in the art gallery. The woman was murdered, but not from strangulation like the priest did to the other people. Rather, it was from blunt force trauma, a very heavy blow to the head. Though I don't know how. All I know is it must have been from something strong and sturdy. And I'm not trying to assume, because you don't really seem all strong under those robes of yours. But I don't think it's the nun. Now, to be fair, maybe she's aggressive enough. She's definitely the most aggressive of the 4 of them, I'm pretty sure. So she's definitely got potentially the higher, like, drive to it. But I'm sorry, I can't really think of it. Last time we talked about it, how I can't remember what clue it was. It was like someone needed full use of their arms. I think if the nun was going to do it, she needs both her arms, especially now that I know her right arm is dominant. So I don't really think it's the nun. And I'm not going to lie, I really doubt it's this kid. I know as a detective, I shouldn't be giving into emotion. I need to look at things logically and have sound decisions. But, like, it's kind of hard. How can I look at him? He's crying. Like, there's no way. If anyone, I can't do it. And I'm telling you right now, if it is this kid, I don't know what I'm gonna do in life. Like, I know this game can throw a lot of curves at you because I played the Danganronpa games, but it can't really be that wild, right? That there's no way. And I honestly can't even think of a reason how it could be the kid. Like, the kid's not strong enough. I'm really trying to, like, imagine the only way is unless this kid was, like, low-key a genius and did, like, this whole, like, I don't know, Rube Goldberg, like, trap machine that conveniently killed her. Like, I don't know, something that, I don't know, knocked something to knock this thing to maybe knock paint or paint cans over her head. Maybe? But I don't really think it's this kid. I can't imagine it.
No, it's not me.
Now, we get to the servant. Now, I remember when I thought about who the original Nailman killing is, I immediately ruled you out as the least likely. And I stand by the fact that I doubt you're the Nailman. I mean, we already established that. But when it comes to being a copycat killer, of the 4 of them, he's definitely got to be the strongest, right? Like, there's no way. And again, an argument for how he could be the killer is maybe he was tired of being mocked, or, you know, underneath that surprisingly cute, derpy face of his, he could be like a cold-blooded killer who's just, you know, hiding how, like, ruthless he could be. I can easily see him, like, bludgeoning someone down with blunt force trauma. Like, I'm pretty sure I can imagine him more than any of the other 4. But I just, again, can't get over his personality. He really just seems, and I'm not trying to say this in a mean way, but I really can't think of anything else. Spineless? Oh, well, kind. Kind is better. Like, he seems too considerate to do that.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
And you're just a loon. Which throws me for a loop now. So, and this is also just going to go to my actual feelings. So, I'm just going to just rip the band-aid off and tell you right now, viewers. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I think it's the Worshipper. Now, hear me out, because I know a lot of viewers are kind of watching this like, wait, V, but when we talked about the Nailman killing, you said he was least likely. Yes, that's true. I did think that. However, humor me on this. The reason why I doubted it was because I think he was just really fascinated about the Nailman. But here's what my imagination is. What if he's so fascinated he had to copy? Like, I don't know the expression at the top of my head, but it was something that somebody told me a long time ago about, like, you usually copy those you love, or you usually, like, emulate those you care about or you respect, right? Like, kids try to emulate their parents because they love their parents for the most part. So here's my guess on why it's the Worshipper. Now, the reason why I think it is because he really obviously likes the Nailman. He's obsessed with him. Like, I swear the guy's, like, drooling for him. Gross. But maybe it's because he fascinates about it and he wants to be like him, that he's like, you know, ooby-doo, I want to be like you. Maybe he's like, well, I can, you know, if the priest can do it, I can do it too. But that would just lead to him doing like this. I can see him like fake or messing up, trying his best, but he's not obviously as strong as a priest, although he might be. I don't know. I'm just assuming here. Now, the reason why I didn't think it was him was because it felt too obvious, because he's at every crime scene, which is just convenient. But I'm really thinking, and the biggest reason, I know I've said it already, but I'm just reinstating this point. The biggest reason why I think it's him is because of his fascination for the Nailman. Like, I'm really confident on it. Like, from potential to least potential, the most potential, despite the fact that you're definitely the strongest, I would imagine.
It's not me.
I still think it's him.
Already. I have nothing to do with this.
I think it's the Worshipper. And if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna go with my backup guess and assume that it's the nun. Because I really can't imagine that kid, and I definitely can't imagine the servant. Like, he just seems too kind, so screw it, let's do it. Am I right?
You are the copycat criminal.
Am I right? I think I'm right. The sequence of events seems familiar, just like the priest one. I think I'm right.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation.
That's true.
And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, whoa, language. I don't get to say that word.
Crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit.
Well,
I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
I think I'm right. There were 2 of you? Ugh. But I think I'm right. Like, he fascinates about him. Like, it makes so much sense when I think about it in retrospect. I guess I just didn't think about it at the heat of the moment, but it makes so much sense that it pisses me off. Alright, let's do this. I'm motivated. What do I got? Woman's corpse. Oh, hold on. Let me read this. Art gallery storage. Woman's corpse. Like the other victims, there are signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting, and signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Okay. This information was obtained from the church worshiper who knew about the past Nailman murders. Let's see. Victim's neck. There are rope marks caused by strangulation and wounds from resisting. There are also string marks on the back of the victim's neck. Lastly, non-public information. Victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized. Well, like I'm gonna usually do, I think I'm gonna just stick with my normal one, see what the red ones are, and then just hopefully figure it out. I mean, I'm gonna be really hopeful, so whatever. Alright, let's do this.
Accuse me of being the culprit. I was just first on the scene.
Duck.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
I don't know, because...
It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of
That's my
death was
reasons.
just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Well, that's what I walked right into it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Anyone could have done it.
Anyone could have done it. Man, I ran right into that move. Also, I said this before, but the OST in this game is dope. I love it. I really like this game's music. Well, I've always liked, well, I can't say specifically Spike Chunsoft, but I really like the developers' taste in music and their style. I just like it. The Mailman incident was the talk of the town, so couldn't anyone be the copycat killer?
Except...
In order to copy the crime, you would need to know the details of the case. Wait, you would need to know the details of the case. Were those details widely known? Oh. Okay, so I think I know what key I need. Cause she just solidified it. This. How would anyone else know? It has to be non-public information, right? But the problem is, I don't know which of the red ones I have to do it. Well, I just gotta find the right one.
I was just first on the scene.
I don't think it's that. I was first on the scene. No.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
Duck. Ooh, phew.
It could have all been the Nailman.
All the nail van. No.
The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
I don't think that's it.
Copycat criminal. Why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Could be the copycat.
The nut could be the copycat.
None could be the copycat.
Anyone could have done it.
I think it's that. Oh, phew, game.
Mystery.
It felt more obvious. Well, obvious. It felt more made sense.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes.
Henceforth, it was him. And I'll be honest, Shinigami, I know I made a lot of cracks about it, but that immediately popped in my mind the minute you said about the information, was the information widely known. Like, the minute she said it, it was like a light bulb popped in my mind. It's like, bing! Like,
that includes the Nailman himself, the Peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
yeah. Wait, are you running away? You wimp! Get back here!
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
What? Whatever, I don't have time for your weird... Just go.
For the first on the scene to
Oh,
also
this thing
be the
again.
culprit is rather cliche.
He was always suspicious, but because the real Nailman
Yeah.
was someone else, I didn't connect the dots.
Same, dude.
He was fascinated by the Nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nailman.
Well,
It's
ish.
ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there.
Yeah, we must be at the end now, huh?
Radar is banging like crazy.
Yep, radar.
Banging?
Yeah, but isn't this the part where... Whoa! Oh, frickin' that cue scared me. I was about to say, because I think I recognized from the first chapter.
Go away! I won't let you. You have the truth.
Oh, shut up. But yeah, I totally feel you, Yuma. I was the same bit, because it felt too obvious for him to be him. I even said it myself. I was like, he's there all the time. There's no way he could be the Nailman. But I guess some part of me should have thought about it. Like, when we figured out that there was another murder, which still threw me for a loop, some part of me should have thought, well, wait, then maybe it is the one person that's there all the time. But you never want to assume that, right? It's too obvious? Ah, whatever.
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth.
I'm all about making people submit. I mean, just call me Ansem. Come, open your heart. Submit!
Master, don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Yeah, truth will be mine. I got a new, like, death battle match thingy. Game? Game? Okay, it's working. Okay, I got nervous. I'm hoping I'm not having more, like, issues. Heck is going on? It descends onto the... Oh, I remember. Oh, it's the giant kaiju thingy, right? The big Shinigami thing? Yeah. Ah! Why do you have to... You could have just picked me up normally. Yeah, it's the giant Shinigami thing. I forgot about that. I forgot how this goes. Totally. God Shinigami. Right, right. I don't suppose you could tell me how to...
Let's do this, Master.
remember how to play, because I forgot. Okay.
We'll never destroy this port.
Ow.
Damn you!
I forgot the buttons, totally.
Shut up!
Okay.
Damn this! Stop with your lies!
Luckily it has it there, but I forgot what it's supposed to do.
Everything was done by the Nailman!
Right.
I'm not the culprit!
Shut up!
How dare you accuse me when you have no proof?
God, I wish I read the tutorials. I haven't done this in so
You
long.
didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Destroy the wall, the solution key. Let's see. You didn't even check the crime scenes back then. The church worshiper mentioned 3 sealed locked room murders occurring throughout Kanai Ward, all thought to have been the work of the Nailman. These Nailman murders occurred 3 times over the past 6 months. First happened 6 months ago at the secret club located in Kamasaki district. The owner was murdered. Second happened about 3 months ago in a mansion located in a residential area near Ginmen district. The owner of the mansion was murdered inside their study. Third happened about 1 month ago at an art gallery in Ginmen district. A woman was murdered inside the storage room there. Fourth murder happened today at the clock. Wow, this was all a day. I just didn't even realize that. Crime scenes of each Nailman murder share common characteristics. There's always a corpse at a doll nailed down, and location's always a locked room. First discovered, each past victim was a church worshiper. According to him, he went looking for the next victims when he found dolls with name tags left in the forest. By the time he found them, however, they were already dead. The church worshiper has never discovered a body of his own. There has always been another person with him. Even check the crime scenes as him. Halara's forte is post-cognition and shows the crime scene as it was first discovered. According to Halara, this forte reveals the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. In other words, it isn't tied to the culprit or the victim, but the point at which a third party entered the scene. Post-cognition is not affected by the witness's memories or interpretation. What is seen is what was actually there. Ooh, actually... And we have seen proof of that. I think that might be it, but what's the other one? Victim of the secret club had both strangulation and vertical scratch marks on his neck. The scratches were likely self-inflicted. The victim resisted. That has nothing to do with it. I think it's Halara's thing.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Okay. Phew. Made
Thanks
sense.
to Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
This dude doesn't know who Halara is.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
We use post-cognition
So
to
we were
gather
able
all
to
the
see it, and it
evidence.
actually was that. I'm not done. We're still far away. I'm coming for you. Mmm. 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 Sound like Stamper. Mmm. Mmm. Careful not to get the doodle on the fingers, because I'm gonna move around like this. Mmm. Whatever happened to Stamper? Is he still like doing stuff? People even remember Stamper? Some people gotta remember Stamper, right?
You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Whatever. Mmm. That was only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. Need a solution key? Oh, let's see what we got here. I just realized I just made a really random, like, I don't know if any newer viewers remember Stamper. Stamper, there was an animator I used to watch. I don't know, there's something about the way he talks and everything, and how he expressed himself was funny to me. I don't know, it was during a time when, like, I'll admit, I wasn't as into it when I was young, but I got into it later. Fell out of it and then got back into it recently. But I used to be having some weird relationship with Newgrounds, which is still a thing, don't get me wrong. But Newgrounds is kind of awesome, man. I miss Newgrounds. I miss the era when everyone was on Newgrounds. Again, that was when I barely was on it, and by the time I wanted to get into it, everyone left it. I don't know, it was just me. Anyhow, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered. In person. This is one of the conditions for the true culprit. Only someone with a slender build could have used the nails as footing or escaped from the vent. What does that have to do with this thing? It's gotta be one of the art gallery ones, I figured. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized. Only the people who entered the crime scene know this fact. The culprit, peacekeepers, and first discoverers of the victim. Evidence found related to the murder in the art gallery storage room. A nail is driven into the portrait, perhaps in place of a doll. Evidence found related to the murder in the art gallery storage room. At the time the body was discovered, someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint can. The art gallery employee claims he was the one who unlocked the door, but was too afraid to open it. You know what? I'm really rereading this, or reading this properly. I think he's saying that the art gallery employee didn't open it. It was the, what's his face? The worshiper. I can't believe we still don't know this dude's name at this point. Anywho. Instead, he watched from behind as the person from the church, the worshiper, opened the door. When that person opened the door, he stopped at the side of the victim. That was when the paint can was knocked over. The person from the church who the art gallery member is referring to is likely the worshiper. No, that one for sure is the worshiper. But that's how the game got me, because it said likely, and I just didn't even think about it. I think it's this. I think it's the one that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
This is the truth of the case.
Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. I don't know, man. I wish I was like sharper. I don't know. Maybe I'm selling myself short. I don't know. It makes sense, but you know, episode or two ago, I would never thought about this. But then again, an episode or two ago, I would never thought this was a thing. So I don't know. Go figure. I still win. Yep. Sites do that. They hurt. So's the truth.
Finish him!
You didn't do it right. You're supposed to say, finish him. Ba, ba, ba.
Your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Don't. Why'd you say it like that? Whatever. A sword of justice. Oh, is this the segment we pieced together the things? Just like in the first chapter? I'm trying to remember. It is, right? Yes, I like this. Deduction denouement. Yeah, I like this segment. Alright, so we gotta, like, do this comic style. We gotta put this bad boy together. So, just like for those who remember from Chapter 0, we basically gotta advertise. We gotta illustrate how this bad boy looks. Take our time. And then, of course, as we do it, we'll make sense and read it. But here we go. Okay, so, what do we got? Hanai Ward urban legend, the mysterious nailman. Incidents caused by the nailman. The nailman nails down corpses. How do I switch pages? L? Okay. The victim of the first incident. Culprit completes the crime at the scene of Secret Club. He was in the glass. Looks upward. Where did the culprit leave the room from? Room from the vent. How do I switch things? Oh, okay. X. Got it. That through the vent. Obviously, I'm gonna read it. I think I should read it properly when I do it, but I just want to go through it again. Okay, let's see. The culprit... Actually, let's just do it as is, yeah? So. Kai Ward urban legend. The mysterious nailman. The incidents caused by the nailman. The nailman nails down corpses. The victim of the first incident. The culprit completes the crime at the secret club. He dropped off the key in the glass. He looked upward and used the vent to escape. Which I'm just gonna say it right now. That vent looked a lot smaller than I realized, so kudos to you. He climbed up to the vent. What did the culprit use to climb up the wall? The nails. He used the nails, hence why they were bent. Flat you. He used the nails, which is why the nails were bent down to support his weight. So clearly, you weren't as light as you thought. Regardless, the priest was able to escape through the vent. With the nails bent, the secret club became a locked room. Really surprises me, though, if I had to say, that the police could have checked for, like, fingerprints, but I'm realizing this police force does not care, so whatever. Moving on. Now for the second incident, at the mansion. He began creating the locked room's trick. What did the culprit tie to the vent? Fishing line. That's what he used. I was about to say string, but that works too. Latin. He used the fishing line and made this whole crazy, elaborate setup, the triangle system, just to be able to lift the guy's body up. Which, amazingly, I have to admit, is very ingenious. It feels like such a waste of time, but honestly, it does throw off the scent, so it's crazy. Then I think it's this one. Culprit creates the trick. Moves to the wall. Then the culprit creates the trick. What did the culprit pass the line through? He used... Or it went through, excuse me. Isla's doll. Latin. Making a very crazy, elaborate setup. Using the fishing line starting from the door, through the doll's eyes, through the body. This whole thing. What did the culprit pass through the line through last? Excuse me, where did the culprit pass the line through last? X. Through the, S. Latin. And all this too. I really could have said that better. Sorry, viewers. But he made this whole crazy elaborate setup just to get the body to be lifted up and turned at an angle. So that way there's no way people could think, or that way he can help properly create a locked room. Again, to be able to come up with that just to make it a locked room murder is outstanding. Gotta say, impressive. You're still twisted, but impressive. Regardless, The triangular formation of the line is completed. The priest left the room, taking the chair, and then he locked the door to the room. He threw the key through the vent, which I guess either good throw, good aim, or good enough power, but laid it perfectly underneath the guy's body. So that way, when the key landed near the corpse, all he had to do was just let the body fall via the trap he did. He retrieved the line, the corpse body fell over, right underneath it, boom, second locked room. Now for the third one, which is now we go to the freaking worshiper with this twisted loser. The third incident occurred in the art gallery storage. The culprit, the worshiper, nailed the doll to the painting. The painting was moved. The painting with the doll is placed facing the window. Locks the room and exits. So I guess it doesn't really establish this, or maybe I'm just so into it that I'm not thinking about the fact that he already had killed the woman. Got to her first, killed her, left her like that, but I guess it kind of shows compared to no strangulation or anything. Anyway, he locked the room and exited. Then he went outside to the rear entrance. Remember with that little small vent that no one could pass through? The painting was propped up against the window. So all he had, the doll is nailed down from the outside. The painting was knocked over by a simple little touch. With that, the art gallery storage becomes a locked room. What was nailed to the doll? It was... Where are you? It was the key. With that, it makes it fully look like a locked room. With no key entrance, everyone would think, oh, I guess it really was a locked room. And thus, the third locked room's done. Now we get to the most recent one. The fourth incident occurred at the clock tower. We're going back to the priest, obviously. Pretty murdered woman. Such a shame, really. The culprit prepared a rope ladder. The priest opened the shutter. What did the culprit use to escape? He used... Right, I gotta use this. He used the rope ladder, which literally was the answer here in case somebody forgets, but regardless. The priest used the rope ladder to escape. Hung it using those two dolls, which, gotta say, glad that you were strong enough to do that, because I'm imagining, now that I know those nails bent, you're actually somewhat of a heavy-set fellow. Which meant if you didn't secure these, you would have fallen to your death, and I don't think I would have cried tears or lost sleep over it. Regardless, the priest began escaping through the shutters. Culprit, the priest, climbed down the rope ladder, and to help cover his tracks and, make a clean getaway, the rope ladder is cut with a knife in sequence. As he goes down, viewers, he cuts it so that way when he's done, it'll be easier to pick the bad boy up. He continued to smoothly descend until he reached the bottom, and then, obviously, because it was connected like what we saw for the diaphragm, it's very easy for him to pull the whole rope. Which is what he did. He pulled the rope ladder, which just turned to a rope. The shutters were open enough for the rope, and the shutters closed under their own weight and locked the door. Because you remember, this thing is an automated lock. Once it goes to a certain point, it'll lock down. Thus, fourth room. Easy peasy. The culprit left the clock tower. What did the culprit use to destroy the evidence? He used the incinerator. Latin. He used the incinerator to try and burn the evidence. The culprit used the church incinerator to destroy the evidence, which only members of the clergy had. Not even the worshiper had it. Only the priest, the servant, and the nun. But the nun had her bad arm, and the servant, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to talk about it, but the servant is the one who found the rope remains. We'll get to that later. Anyway, the culprit supposedly stared at the burning incinerator. The rope ladder and other evidence was burned by the culprit. And obviously, just to remind that it was the servant who found the rope remains, or at least he saw the aftermath. He didn't see who it was, but he saw what it was supposed to be, and he described it as the rope. Surprisingly, the servant didn't see the priest, but whatever. Anyway, the true identity of the nail man, the one who's the responsible one, none other than this prick, is the priest. He is the nail man who did this because he was trying to do it as a service to take down the cruel evils in this city, who took it upon himself to do God's work. But unfortunately, while he was the main man, he wasn't the only one, because someone was so fascinated by him, who was so enamored by his actions, that he had to follow each and every one of his crime scenes to the point where he tried to replicate it because he idolized him, because he loved him. That person was the worshiper. That's how it went down. Damn, I felt good saying all that. I could have said it a little bit better, but damn, I felt good saying all that. Woo! Alright, Yuma, you could probably do it better than me. For now, at least.
Step right up, step right up! A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nailman?
Yes, we will.
Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Let me get my milkshake. I'll let you guys talk.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nailman is first. The Nailman is an urban legend of Kanaiwar. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nailman will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string
Twisted.
of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Underground
The
casino.
victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
Ah.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb.
Which still gets me, though. Did he not have gloves? But again, it's because I'm betting Amaterasu did not care. Because unless this priest... And look, okay, I'm sorry. I know this is an important moment, but I'm being serious here. Maybe I'm being too technical. But you can kind of see on his right arm, he doesn't have gloves on. So surely his fingerprints should be all on it. I doubt that the priest had anything prepared to, like, eliminate traces of his DNA. So what gets me is that Amaterasu is just as bad because they either didn't do it, they didn't thoroughly check, or they did check but did not care, and maybe Seth just didn't know, I'm assuming. Because I did say, and I will say I apologize, I thought Seth had a hand in it, but now in retrospect, since that Seth wasn't mentioned, I thought the mentality was, oh, that way they can use it to, like, control people, curb people's fear, you know, motivate to make Amaterasu more popular. So, I guess Seth truly is just blind to this whole thing, but I know Amaterasu is up to something. Sorry, I just had to say that really quickly.
The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route.
Big music, but Yuma, I can barely hear you.
The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
Thank you for, like, telling me. I was still wondering why these specific people, because I might have missed something, but I still didn't know why these guys were bad. Like, I knew they must have been bad, according to the Twisted Priest. We didn't really know what was so bad they deserved this, right? So...
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. The key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse.
Freaking genius. I'm sorry, but it's still so impressive.
All that was left was to exit the ring, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key
Oh,
was
dear.
tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails in the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
Now the third one.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Gima District.
Alright, this one's gonna be interesting.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
I'm guessing she used her attractiveness to, like, secure herself a high position or to get, like, deals or something with art gallery staff. That's what I would imagine.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases.
Now we're getting the fourth one.
There's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
All in a day.
The woman's
This
cause
one.
of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we've got to solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor.
But why her? What did she do?
The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Oh, that was Laura. See, I can barely hear you. I should have turned the voice volume up. Whoops.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway.
Wait, that wasn't? Oh, I couldn't even tell. Wow, that was amazing. I thought for sure that was Halara. Holy crap.
The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
What?
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
Mm-hmm.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation.
Priest confirmed it.
This piece of information wasn't publicized.
Definitely art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
Mm-hmm.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the nailman!
But twisted enough, he's not the only killer.
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshipper.
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
Murder case that had 2 murderers. Threw me for a loop, game. Threw me for a loop. Yeah, I might have figured it out, but still, threw me for a loop.
This is the truth of the case.
Which means goodbye to your souls. Alara, you might not want to see what happens next.
What's that?
A nice tasty snack, I guess.
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
Yeah, honestly, like, I might have been saying a lot, and your whole money grubbing thing is is in, but realistically, we really would not have proceeded without you. Thank you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me.
I don't suppose you do payment plans, huh?
But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Oh, thanks.
Really,
Damn.
Halara? You do?
Wow, I actually kind of legit made me feel filled with pride after that one. Hell yeah. Damn, I should have took a picture. Oh!
Alright, all eyes on Shinigami.
Wait for you to just... Alright.
What's about to happen?
You're not gonna like it.
Isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy!
Oh, you're probably really not gonna like this. Just giving you a heads up.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Some soul eater. Wait, when did you have black wings? I don't remember that. Lucky Scythe. Yeah, I don't remember that at all last time. Uh-oh. Jesus. Shinigami, what? Why? Like, dude. Like, ugh. Also, first off, jealous of that scythe, but then last time you just, like, cut it or something? I don't remember it fully, but I don't remember it being all that. Bella Fresco Grand Finale? Is that what she said at the end? So how's this gonna work now that we're gonna go in real life, right? Because it just means that those two are just gonna, like... Well, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Assume my game goes. Yeah, we solved the mystery, but I got a funny feeling it's not gonna get better. I'm back! And they're dead.
Father?
Are you alright?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
Ugh.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it.
In other words...
I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes.
In other words, we have to find out and solve the truth, but... it's either our lives or theirs.
It's like I killed them myself. No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right?
This is different, Shinigami.
These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
There is. Because in a sense, what's making us different from the Nail Man? The Nail Man was murdering evil, twisted people, and if we go around doing that, then we're really no much better than them. Oh man, I just realized something crazy deep. Oof.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
How?
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters.
Is
Oops.
it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Yeah, I just thought about it. He's still gonna find some way to pin it on us, right?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again?
No.
Fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
Wait, you're gonna help me? Really? What the?
Everyone!
Can Shinigami possess dead people? You've gotta be kidding me.
Ah, he came back to life! Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mailman.
This, I can't get over this. Wow. Why? You know what? Whatever. Whatever.
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the mailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
Wow. You.
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
Yep, I'm that amazing. I'll expect donuts later.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him.
The priest said it clearly.
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
That didn't work at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
You possess, like, other people? Like, living?
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
Yeah, I do hear, like, a motorbike.
It can't be.
From someone that he's afraid of.
Where is that coming from?
Whoa.
No. What are you doing here?
Ooh!
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers.
Director.
The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Oh boy. Out of the frying pan into the fryer, I guess. Cool, but uh-oh.
The Peacekeeper's director?
Wait, so that means that he's the one in charge of the Peacekeepers?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Yeah, okay.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
I think I recognize that voice, too. I ain't bound to no one, but I will take a picture. Hell smile. Yeah, I can definitely see why.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Nice to meet you. Take a picture of everybody.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
What's with him?
Freaking jealous. I mean, whatever.
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Wait, she's saying that in a serious voice. I don't think Shinigami's playing around. I think she's being serious.
Huh?
Yeah, she would have said something right now, right?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
Yeah, she's not making a joke. This guy might actually be legit bad. Ooh.
So, what brings you here?
Also, what were you doing to Martina? Yeah, never mind.
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help.
Who exactly?
I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Why am I...
We had discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church.
Drop my controller. I freaking knew it, man. I knew Seth was bad. That makes sense. So he was getting money in exchange for looking the other way. Damn it, I knew it. I freaking knew it. And it's even worse because I took my attention off of Seth for like the hottest second when I started thinking about the worshiper. Damn it.
We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings.
But that brings up something interesting. You guys are on the same side, but you're not sticking together? Like, Yomi and Martina are bad, but they're not working technically... I'll just let this play out, sorry.
After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Huh?
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
Wait a freaking minute. He ordered that? Yo, he is bad.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Oh, he's...
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward, die.
Wait, what?
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
But...
Yo, that's twisted. That's seriously twisted.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
It's an honor.
You know what? I don't think I need to know, nor do I need to question that she's drooling from her mouth, so...
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
I'm not even making this as a joke. I don't think I'm as intrigued or jealous anymore. I'm actually just... unnerved by this guy. Wow.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
He's saying that. Poison. He breathes poison. I can feel it taking hold of me.
Well then, to our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die!
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore.
Even Halara's looking a little nervous because of this.
Detectives, my ass. Shit.
Just
Wow. That's not very nice.
spit on my chief? Although to be fair, I think I might hesitate too, but wow.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Wow, that's just fantastic.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
Sorry, I was busy reaching out to the truth.
I'm sorry, but... No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
Wait, what? Oh no.
Such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Come on. So that means Halar has no clue about any of this? That means Halar doesn't know about you. Damn it. You know, okay. Frick. I was actually so... Wow. I don't even know how to describe this, so I'm just gonna let the words fly out of my mouth. I don't know why I had this hope that maybe Halara would remember and would know about Shinigami, and there might be like this is my scenario, right? Halara would know everything that transpired. Halara would be caught off guard by the whole souls being killed thing, and would have like a personal, like, heated conversation between ourselves, Yuma, and themselves, Halara, about like the moral ethics of using the Mystery Labyrinth, and it would be like, don't ever use the Mystery Labyrinth again. Like, that was my whole thought with something on those lines. But you know what? This is even more worse, because now that means Halara has no clue. You know what that means? That means if we get anyone else, like if we mess with the other detectives and they're in the same boat, they're not gonna know. That's stupid. Come on, game. Give me a break.
What?
That's so not fair.
Memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories.
Which means that the Halara we're dealing with is the Halara that is aware of the case, but legitimately does not know about the Mystery Labyrinth. Which essentially means... I don't know, I'm so confused.
Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Me too.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
Thanks.
That's awful. Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Great. Then, was there anything good?
It was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
Huh?
You should be proud.
Halara.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
I see.
Right. Thank you.
It's not the Mystery Labyrinth knowledge. It's the fact that we went through those cases. Oh, you winked. Aw. It's when we were going through and solving the cases of the mystery of the rooms. Like when we were using post-cognition and exploring the locked rooms. That's the knowledge Halara has. Which is still sweet. Okay, so we got something out of it. I feel like it was more of a loss, but you know what? On the bright side, we proved the kid's father's innocent, so hopefully that will turn out well, right? I need like a happy ending, man, because this is so just bittersweet. Like toffee candy. Stop poking me.
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Well, actually, I kind of forgot about you specifically, Tetsuhiko. I kind of remembered everyone else.
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nailman?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nailman. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest, and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
Oh, I just realized something. It means we're not gonna get any kind of credit for solving the mystery. Like, we don't get anything out of this. No one's gonna know we did this. Except us.
What about the kitty cat criminal?
Copycat.
You mean the copycat?
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nailman.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? None of this really makes any sense.
That sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
Oh, well.
It was me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yomi Hellsmile.
Big bad, I
the
guess.
director of the Peacekeepers. The leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
What?
No, it was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeepers' influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. And there's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Great.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal? How scary.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Got the power, money, and backing to do it, too.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the mailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Gotta be something the Peacekeepers are connected to, but I don't know.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number one, no matter how difficult they are.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Didn't you just say for us not to, like, get further involved?
So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, we worked super hard. I'm so stressed I could die. Oh wait, but I can't die.
Ugh. I'm tired for a number of reasons, Yuma. What the hell?
Do we have a visitor? That's rare. Yuma, can you go get it?
Sure.
Yeah. First, I should probably save the game. Like, dude, just so much happened in such a short amount of time. I will save here as the move on spot. I really should, like, do this better. Actually, you know what? This is chapter 0 when I began. This is prologue leading to chapter 1. This is when we get to the mystery labyrinth. I'll do this instead. I kind of want to have a chapter save for, like, a save for each chapter so that we can redo it. I don't know, it's just me. Oh, wait, we got new profile stuff? Anyone here? No. Don't remind me. Let's see. Biggest person rebuked. You don't have any new information on it? I don't remember what was the new, or I don't know if there's anything new other than the fact that this guy's totally toast. Was it this frigger? October 11th. Shame on you for having a birthday in the same month as me. The director of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers, despite having the face of a handsome young man, he's cold-hearted and cruel, finding joy in the misfortune of others, especially from miseries he devised himself. He holds great power within Amaterasu and treats his underlings like expendable tools. Of course you do. Oh, wait, hold on. What was your things? He likes handmade torture tools. He dislikes foolish humans who defy him. His title is the director of the Peacekeepers, and his talent is torture. Okay, got it. Cool. Let's see. The vice director of Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers. A tall, elegant, intelligent, bespectacled woman who ruthlessly crushes the opposition and has no mercy for those who defy her. She's obedient only to Yomi. She likes Yomi's photo, dislikes stalkerish underlings, the vice director of the Peacekeepers, and has the talent for interrogation. These two are going to be a pain in the ass. I can already tell. I'm not going to like this. I'm guessing the reason it's updated is because oh, maybe it's their mystery phantom forms? Because I don't remember that last time. They're both done. They're both dead, but still. Jeez, look at this game.
Yuma.
Visitor? Who could it be? Yuma, can you go get it?
Oh.
Sure. Master, you're like a little servant boy. What? One of these days, I'm gonna get a victory, man.
Wow.
Even the shower's fully equipped. The summary is incredible.
Master?
Why don't you go wash up first, Master?
Oh, I don't need a shower right now.
Come on.
Jeez, way to kill the mood.
Huh?
What are you even talking about? I have no clue either, Yuma. Don't worry.
Hey,
A visitor. It could be the Peacekeeper. Please don't say that. I don't need them twice in a row, man.
Dude.
They may be after us after what happened today. Yeah. Be careful. You're not going to help?
I don't work for
I
cheap.
could. But how much could you pay? I'm already in your debt. Give me a bone. Just throw me a bone. Hey, Vivia, you want to help me out here? No. I'm particularly. How kind of you. Didn't think you'd come check on me, too. But you should probably check on the visitor instead. They might get mad and go home.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
I see.
Did you know that cornbread isn't actually corn and bread mixed together? Weird. This whole time, when I thought I'd get cornbread at a local restaurant, I thought they literally had a local bread and just had a corn on the cob right in the middle. Weird.
I don't know. I was trying to come up with something that I think would be just random for Fubuki to say. What do you think? Did I nail it? No? Okay.
The visitor. Could it be?
Maybe.
Do you have an idea of who it is?
Perhaps it is the kitty cat you mentioned earlier.
What? Oh, the copycat? Not kitty cat. Copycat. Anyway, that guy already committed suicide.
Oh?
Oh, truly? My apologies. I do so often forget things.
Yeah, huh? Oh, I'm stuck. Frick. No, hold on. You first.
Oh.
Someone's here, right? Maybe you should get the door. I mean, you're the closest. Might get fed up and go home. Apparently, shouldn't it be you? I mean, if I was here, it's usually like whoever's closest to the door. Whatever. It'll be bad. I already know it. Oh, it's a little boy.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, little boy.
My dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just...
Aw.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Me too.
Aw, look at you getting thanked. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
Shut up, you. You know what? I gotta take back something I said. I was the whole time earlier, I made this whole tire about not getting anything out of it. But you know what? It just occurred to me. This boy could have lost his father and would have had to grown up without a parent. Well, I don't know if they said it. I think they said their mom passed away or something, but we just saved a child from being traumatized this entire life. Like, who knows what would happen if we didn't get involved? You know what? Maybe that's all the things we need. You don't really need to be famous or to have a right hand or just to get popular, you know? Maybe it's just nice to have like a little thanks every now and then. Maybe that's all we need.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
What's up?
Did someone else die or something? Will you play catch with me?
Aww.
Huh? Catch? But it's raining. Actually, sure. Let's play.
Yeah, Yuma, I was about to say, let's play. Ah, screw that raining. Let's do it. Oh, frick. I dropped my controller. I was going to take a picture. God dang it. Oh, it registered freaking late.
The unending rain. My memories still seem like faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here?
For a smile like that.
With the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter.
Oh.
Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization.
I think so. Shinigami.
So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
Looking out for the little guy. You know what? I kind of vibe with that. That's the end of chapter 1, the Nailman killings. Yeah. I mean, it's rough, but I think people need detectives. Especially looking out for the little guy. So, I took a lot of damage. I know. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, hey! I'll take it! Hell yeah! I thought I did way worse! Hell freaking yes! Wow, I leveled up like crazy. I was so nervous. I don't know. Man, that's very forgiving. I was taking so much damage. I was like, yep, I screwed. That's something fierce. I didn't get a triple S, but you know what? I'll take it. I know where I messed up. Danger dodge? Yeah, I should have done that better. Danger dodge. I also really messed up. God, Shinigami mode? Yeah, because I didn't know the, it said the controls, but I didn't know which for which until, like, way later. I need to, like, remember, so I'm, from here on out, well, it didn't really tell me until way late. I was like, hey, you should, like, be, doing this button for this. I didn't know what button to do the wall, what button to do the ball thing until I was messing buttons. But you know what? I'll freaking take it. And this is not bad. It's the second highest, and considering I messed up with stamina, that's, seriously, that's very forgiving. Thank you, game. I really prepared for a fail. I'll take it. Hell yeah. I should actually, you know what? We should probably, this is a good place to stop. This is actually good. Yeah, this actually is a good place to stop. Let's just call it here. Because we're about to be on chapter 2, right? Betting. Yeah, we're about to be on chapter 2. Okay. Then, viewers, I'm going to call it here. This is honestly a good stopping point. Yeah, I know it's a little bit short, but this is worth it. Like, that was really good. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be in the future because while we were able to help a kid and his father, which is so sweet, by the way. But yeah, now we have Yomi and the true big bad. Well, I say true, but we don't know. But we have the definite big bad. It looks like things are gonna get a lot worse for us. And the fact that it's chapter 2 means we're still gonna get involved, and we still don't really know anything about who we are. Just seems like we have a lot of obstacles in our way, but can't stop. We have to keep going. So we have to keep moving forward relentlessly. That's what we gotta do. And I'm serious. It was really nice. I think it's kind of nice being a detective, even if we're faking it for at least the little guy, because no one else was going to help that kid. So it was good. And hopefully, whatever happens next chapter will be just as, if not better. Although, maybe a little less stressful because we are cutting it close. But regardless, let me know what you think about this one. Let me know what you think about my grade score when it came to the Nailman Killers, because I think I really did good. Could have done better, like I said, with the stamina, but again, I'm not complaining about an S, so I'll totally take it. If you thought I did really good, then please make sure to follow on Twitch, make sure to like on YouTube, hit me up with those comments and subscribes and all that jazz, or share with friends, I don't know. Nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in, viewers, and like I stated, next episode we'll be going to chapter 2, which, I don't know. A lot of things kind of came our way, especially now that we can use coalescence, but not gonna matter because none of the detectives are gonna freaking remember. Ugh, whatever. Well, we're gonna be dealing with Yomi and everyone else on the next episode, so I'll see you guys then. Ooh, I said it out backwards. I'm supposed to say, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Dang it. Only messed up my closer.